Hey guys, it is November 26th, 2017, the November Video Marathon 2017 rolls on. I have a really bad cold today, guys. My throat is really sore. I'm having trouble talking. So I'm going to do a real short video today. I just wanted to basically show you two things. I wanted to show you the Dr. Eric Hallstrom's website. He has I think he has like 5 websites, but this is the one that I like the most. It's www.gangstalkingmindcontrolcults.com. So www.gangstalkingmindcontrolcults.com. And he has all these different pages on it: gang stalking, TI statements, mind control, cults, electronic weapons, war of terror, the controllers, corrected history. Electronic weapons has so much documentation of other military programs that used that's documented where they used electronic chips in people. In the CIA, there's documented things where they've actually had programs doing that. But I didn't want to go through all that today. I think I'm going to come back probably tomorrow and go through some of the more specific information. There's just so much. There's so much documentation that he has on here. So many interviews with huge whistleblowers. But I did kind of just want to keep this video short. It's pretty bad. At first it started I had a cold, and it started up in the nose area, kind of the back of your the top of your mouth, the back of the top of your mouth where your nose kind of comes down, and now it's just all in my throat. So but he did an interview with Dave Case. So that would be in the mind control section, and you just go down and you look for interview with Dave Case. And I just wanted to read this because I'm always telling y'all to get Dave Case's CD. So I wanted to go over exactly how Dave says the CD works. So he asks, how does your anti-tinnitus CD countermeasure work? The sounds on the CD are similar to the tinnitus, which is a pulse width modulation produced by the supercomputer. The CD sounds are so similar to the waveform of the equipment that it confuses the equipment. To create the sounds on the CD, I used two 555 oscillator chips. The whole device costs less than $1. And then this is from the Romola D interview. It uses a phase-modulated sound produced by an oscillator that disrupts the biorelevant feedback loop that relays the physiological data of the target back to the supercomputer. The distorted signal on the CD prevents the external supercomputer signal from accessing the biorelevant feedback loop. Without access to the biorelevant feedback loop, the supercomputer cannot access any useful data. And then this is an important part. A person's skin acts as a transducer. It absorbs electromagnetic frequencies from the supercomputer and transforms these to audio signals that travel across the body and impact the brain. We take back our skin by inserting the CD sound that contaminates and hinders their ability to use our skin as a transducer. Standard analog sounds are very easy to reverse wave out, but the CD includes square, sawtooth, and other waveforms in many different frequencies. It is a sporadic signal and makes it harder for computer programmers to predict what it will do next. It is harder for them to remove. So I wanted to read y'all that part, and it really does kind of fit, and I think that there may be, they may be able to, some of these frequencies may go straight through to certain places. We may have nanoparticulates maybe on our neurons that they can go through, but I think this is definitely one form of how they do it, because I'll feel on the back of my head a lot like a big hot spot, and then I'll start getting the ring in my ears. So it seems like they are using, maybe not exclusively, they may have certain other methods, but I think definitely one of the main ways that they're getting that tinnitus sound, that they're entraining us, and stuff like that is they're using our skin as a conducer, just like Dave said. So when you use a CD, it's like a counter frequency, basically using something that is not as annoying as the tinnitus sound, but it's a frequency close to it. So it confuses their systems. They're trying to get this biorelevant feedback loop, which is basically information to them and information back. A loop of information, so that they're reading, they're reading kind of, your biometrics. They're reading, they're getting signals back and forth. What it does is it breaks that up. It breaks up that flow because you're doing this counter frequency that's close to that tinnitus sound, and it's confusing their system. So they're not getting correct data back. So it makes it harder for them to do stuff, to send stuff to your brain, to your actual nervous system and brain. So that's why I find that it helps a lot with remote neural manipulation. I don't deal, like, if I don't listen to the CD for like 2 days, I'll start getting the tinnitus sound back a little bit. But if I listen to it every night when I sleep, I don't get the tinnitus sound. I'll hear it just a little bit, kind of in the distance, but never hurting me. Never really hurting me a lot. I guess I can go real quick and just show y'all how much information is on the electronic weapons section. So definitely www, and I'm going to put it in the comments, www.gangstalkingmindcontrolcults.com. And then just check out all these different pages on there. Electronic weapons, major U.S. government intelligence, military electromagnetic mind control projects from 1952 to 1998. Manual for organized gang stalking operations, FBI's COINTELPRO, Operation Gladio, NATO Stay Behind Armies, and ongoing global U.S. military unconventional civil military war information war operations. Dr. Carlstrom brings everything together. The gang stalking and the directed energy weapons, and kind of the military drills that they're trying to run with DHS fusion centers and InfraGard, put together with the non-consensual human experimentation, basically a practice in full spectrum dominance. So he just knows a lot, and this website is just chock full. I mean, patents, articles, and statements on mind control and directed energy weapons. And I'm going to come back and go through some of this in way more detail, because it's such good documentation, and we just need it needs to be on this website, and then we need to get it out on social media and just speak through some of this documentation so that people can get it in different information pathways. So I'm definitely going to be here a lot, doing some videos when I find like the stuff that I think, well, it all looks really important. Former DoD contractor Brian Tu discusses conscious computers and mind control, the two hypothesis. 2006 U.S. Department of Army doc on microwave hearing effect and non-lethal weapons. So that was in 2006. Documentation on use of electronic weapons. Patents, inventors, and scientific papers pertaining to directed energy weapons, mind control, and gang stalking. And this is just one page on his one link on his webpage, and it just has so much information. So all of them put together is just overload of information. It's great, and I'm going to be coming back here and getting and reading through some documents. Right now, I'm excuse me, guys. I'm having a little bit of trouble finishing this one. I might want to just go ahead. Okay, so I showed y'all the website, but I'm going to be coming back to it, and I kind of wanted to show y'all that information on, how Dave Case, like in his own words, how the CD works, because it works so well for me. There was one more thing I want to show y'all. Dr. Ronnie Kilda I think she is deceased. Um, she was so smart. She knew so much in this. She is a great resource. I think that she passed away. I forgive me if she didn't. Yeah, I think she did. Um, there was one thing that I wanted to find. Well, there's just so much information. So, in Microwave Weapons Explained by Barry Trower and others, Targeting the Human with Directed Energy Weapons by Dr. Reinhard Munzert. Um, I mean, just look at this. I mean, just going down all these different links to just, concrete documentation. Um, but all right, guys, my throat's about to close up here. I'm gonna drink some orange juice and try and get a little bit of rest today and kind of sleep this cold off. May go get some emergency, Uh, maybe my parents have some in their condo. Um, but all right, guys, I just wanted to show you all this. I'm gonna come back to it. It's a great website, just a great resource with just so much stuff on it. And he has interviews with like some of the most well-known TIs out there, and other whistleblowers. So watch his interviews on the Kev Baker show. I think he did Jeff Rentz. He did this other show, but I can't remember it. Oh, he's done so many. Definitely his interviews with Romola D. But I'm gonna come back to it when I'm feeling better. But I still did wanna do a short video today. It's my shortest one so far. Because it's just a little bit over 10 minutes. It's about 12 and a half minutes. So y'all got the shortest video today. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna get my throat feeling better, and then more to come, guys. All right, more of the November Video Marathon 2016 to come.